Marina Ghabbour, co-producer of Tuesday Newsday. We're here chatting with Charlene Bargas, Warrior Athletics assistant. So Charlene, how long have you worked here at Stanislaus?
I've been on campus for 12 years, but in athletics for 10.
What made you want to work in an athletics department?
I had already was working part-time for Warrior Association, which was part of athletics, and Alumni Association, and then the job became open, so then I applied for it. So I got the job.
That's great. How have since then has your passion for this job grown?
It really, the coaches have a lot to do with it, I think, and the student athletes, and having a great boss also helps. So just over the years, just getting to know everybody better and seeing how the athletes go from a freshman to a senior and then coming back and still, seeing them grow is great.
So we know student athletes don't really take care of the event, putting on events. What goes into that? How do you serve the corporate sponsors? How do you coordinate all those things that create such, athletic events?
Well, we actually rely very much on student assistant help. If it wasn't for our student assistants helping us, we really couldn't be able to put on an event by ourselves. So there is a lot of little things that you have to do. And you probably don't want me to go into all of those details, but I think we rely really a lot on student assistant, our workers, and we couldn't do it without them.
So what would you say are the tedious things about just putting those events on?
Probably the paperwork and policies that the campus has on us. So unfortunately it looks really simple, but we do have to follow the campus policies, and so paperwork, just making sure that we've completed everything on time is probably the tedious part of it. And then the event is the enjoying part of it.
Yeah. So Charlene, how do you de-stress from this job and kind of take some time for yourself to rest?
Actually, my grandmother and my mother were quilters, and that's something that they passed on to myself and my sisters. And so since I've lost my mom about 1.5 years ago, it's something that my sisters and I can do together and bond and kind of laugh and think about my mom. And then also my husband, my sons all have Mustangs, and so we belong to a car club, and we go and do fun events with them and car cruises, and so we relax on the weekends, definitely.
So our viewers are very curious. What is your favorite Warrior sports team to watch?
You can't do that to me. You guys are all my favorites. You're like one big family.
What gets you excited though for the
winning.
New year?
Everybody winning.
Of course.
Actually, seeing you guys come back after the summer is always a great thing, because you leave at the end of June, or actually end of May, and then we don't see you all summer until August, and so it's nice. I mean, I see a few that live local, but it's nice to see all of you returning, and then seeing pointing out the freshmen. You can definitely tell.
Yeah. How do you? I mean, I'm not sure if your job really entails how to help them kind of just be more a part of this campus. Being new freshmen and not understanding the programs. Do you have any association with that? Or?
Well, if they have questions and they don't know where to go, or if they're having problems finding paperwork online, whether it's filling out for the training room, I get a lot of those questions. And also, with Kim Dice, with compliance. So when they come through the door, I hope that just with me smiling and saying hi to them, that kind of eases them a little bit, and then just guiding them, where they need to go, where they can find that paperwork, or what class they need, where G10 is at. Like most of them don't, they haven't a clue. So hopefully just that smile as they come through the door, that kind of settles them a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we really appreciate you being here on this interview. Warriors, be sure to come out and stop by here at the athletics office and see Charlene and show your appreciation. And also stay tuned for more interviews with staff, coaches, and athletes here on WarriorAthletics.com.